And now to our Commitment 2026 coverage. With control of Congress on the line in November, every race is under the microscope. WJCL 22 News' Kirsten Maselka talked to some experts about what Tuesday's special election in Georgia could mean for November.
With slim margins in both the U.S. House and Senate, this year's midterms are being closely watched. Political analysts are looking to special elections in Georgia and across the country for clues about November. Tuesday's special runoff election in Georgia's 14th district saw voters officially choose a replacement for former Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Michael Bailey, a political science professor at Berry College in Rome, Georgia, says Republican Clay Fuller's victory over Democrat Sean Harris wasn't a surprise in the historically red district, but something else was.
This was a 12-point margin, and in my opinion, that's not a very routine election for the 14th district.
Comparatively, the district saw a margin of 29% for Greene's win and 37% for Trump's 2024 win. University of Georgia political professor Dr. Charles Bullock says there could be a few reasons for that.
Special elections have a hard time getting people to show up. Another change is that Clay Fuller is not an incumbent. But there's probably more to it than that right now. Concern about costs and also how one feels about what's happening in Iran.
With an especially slim margin in the U.S. House, this year's midterms are being watched closely. Despite Harris's loss, the Democratic Party of Georgia framed it as a positive sign for November. We reached out to the Republican Party of Georgia about the special election results and are waiting to hear back. Here in coastal Georgia, it's a competitive field for who will take over Representative Buddy Carter's seat as he exits to run for Senate. Wednesday, Republican candidate Jim Kingston held a rally on Whitmarsh Island, one of 6 Republicans, 8 Democrats, and 1 third-party contender vying for Carter's role. Kingston is just one of the candidates aligning with President Trump as a part of his platform. However, analysts say District 14's turnout could signal a shift in response to that message.
Obviously, Republicans won the race and they can declare that victory appropriately. But I think politically, these kinds of margins are important. They do send a signal of unease, for example.
Despite the shift, Bullock says it still may not be enough to flip congressional seats in Georgia.
My guess is that, yes, while Democrats are expected to pick up seats generally in the House this year, that none of those games are going to be in Georgia.
We reached out to the other candidates running for Georgia's House District 1 and are waiting for a response. Election Day is May 19th. Reporting in Savannah, Kirsten Maselka at WJCL 22 News.